Hi, I'm Fredrik, and I work at Rogeres Bilar and Service in Färjestaden. I've worked as a car mechanic for almost 20 years, and today we will be changing the turbo on a SAAB. I am well versed in Nissens products, but I actually didn't know that they did turbos. So today, I'll be trying out one of their turbochargers. On this SAAB, the turbo has already been changed once, but due to noise problems, we're going to replace it again with a brand new one. I'll take a look at this turbo from Nissens because I haven't seen it before. It's been unpacked. And here we have some gaskets that came with it. To be able to install this, I see that we need a few more gaskets just in case. Copper spacers, but a regular car shop usually has these things. Some safety instructions. What not to do. This is great for those who may not have changed their turbo before. And in several languages, of course. Great. Clear images. And this turbo is brand new. It's not a remanufactured turbo. Everything is completely new. It is well packaged, with dust protection and other features. I see great surfaces here. It looks great here as well. Terrific. So this should probably go well. I'm going to remove the catalytic converter in order to be able to get the turbo out. I'll be heating 2 rusty nuts to get them off. Instead of using gas causing too much heat all around, I'm going to use an induction heater that only heats the small nut for a few seconds. On this car, the intercooler does not need to be replaced. Besides the noise, the turbo is intact and no oil has entered the intercooler. That's why we will not change it. Now we have the last nut left to take out the turbo. And the turbo is on its way down. I can feel there is remarkable play in it. That's where we have the problem. Now the old turbo has been removed, and we'll have a look and see why it's producing this noise. The play on the turbo shaft, it causes the compressor's wheel blades to scrape against the housing's aluminum, and we get that unpleasant noise. Now we'll check to ensure that it's the same turbo, that everything is right, all the angles, that everything is correct and looks good. It should fit. We're now going to check that it is the same turbo, the same angles on everything, on this. Okay, everything looks fine. It should fit. Now the old turbo is gone, and I'm going to clean some of the surfaces that we have to do, manifolds among other things. And the new turbo is now in place and fits perfectly. It seems to fit just right. We will now install all the oil pipes and water pipes with new gaskets. And now, the turbo oil lines, the feed pipe and the return line. Let me emphasize, it is critically important that you replace the pipes, though in this case it was difficult to get hold of new pipes. Thus, we have decided that we'll clean them thoroughly with the brake cleaner. and we'll also blow them with compressed air. We have to make sure no metal chips are left inside the pipes. In this syringe, we have motor oil that we will spray in on the turbo's oil feed side, while we spin the compressor wheel to get oil to the bearings. We see here that at the intake pipe for the pipe, there is some oil from the crankcase ventilation, and we also see that the crankcase ventilation is leaking some oil. So we'll replace it and reduce the turbo's oil consumption. We're ready with the replacement. We've changed the motor oil, glycol, and will now start up the engine to see if everything works and there are no leaks. We have changed the turbo on this SAAB, and we've tested it now. There are no leaks and everything works just fine. Nissens Turbo fits perfectly and is quite easy to replace. No problem at all.